Hi, Mika from Superchat here, and welcome back to our Superchat Academy. In today's video, we will learn how we can set up a web chat and also a live chat in Superchat. So let's not waste any time and let's get right into it. So here I'm already in Superchat settings and more specifically in our web chat settings. But before we start, let's actually go ahead and let's take a look how the web chat will look in the end. So here I just went to our own website, superchat.com, and here at the bottom right corner, you can already see our web chat widget. So here, if I click on it, you can see all the channels that we added to our own web chat. Here, in our case, we decided to not add a live chat, but we will do it later in my example. And here, what you can already see, you can really customize our web chat based on your company's tone of voice, but also color, logo, introducing your team, etc. So now let's go back to Superchat and let's actually take a look on how we can set this up. Before diving into how we set up the web chat, we will actually go to inboxes first. Here I created a demo inbox, and here you can already see we have the live chat here. So the live chat is really nothing else, just like a normal channel, very similar to Instagram, WhatsApp, etc. But we, of course, have to add this live chat then to a web chat in order to make it accessible to our customers. So let's go ahead and create a live chat. We will create a web chat for this company here. I already prepared something. So for bag business and travel accessory business, it's called Space Kit. So let's go back. And here, as you can see, we can now upload a profile image. So here I already prepared something here as well. So here what I want is something a little bit more colorful. I think that looks good. Let's crop it really quick. Done. Now I will call it, what was the company's name again? Space Kit. So let's go ahead here and call it Space Kit, the internal name, and we keep the display name the exact same. So the internal name is just for internal reasons, and this display name we will see later in the live chat itself. Here we want to have the read confirmation enabled so that we can see when the customer has read our message and vice versa. Here, now I just created the live chat, and now, we have to add it to a web chat. In our case, we haven't set up a web chat yet. So that's what we will do next. So create web chat. And here I first have to add the website URL. So I will just copy it really quick and then go back and paste it in here. Next, here on the left-hand side, you will see all the settings that we have to do. And on the right-hand side, you can always see the preview on how the web chat is actually going to look like on your website. So let's start by adding some channels and some links to the web chat. So here we have two options, either adding channels or adding custom links, but more on that in a second. Let's first add a whole bunch of communication channels. So here you can filter by inboxes, but here I already know what I want. I want to add Facebook. I want to add the live chat that we've just created, Space Kit. I want to add this Telegram channel and then also this WhatsApp channel. Add. Now here you can of course customize the order of these channels. I want to have live chat at the very top, then WhatsApp, Facebook, Telegram. That looks good. Next, I want to add a custom link. So here we have three options. So we can either add a website, which will redirect to the website that you will add in the next step. For example, for booking an appointment on your scheduling appointment tool. You can add a custom email that's not integrated in Superchat, or you can add a phone number so that we make it very easy for your website visitors to call you. In our case, we want to add a phone number. So here we can adjust the icon. I like this icon. I will say call us. And then here I will do German, my German phone number, then I will add it. And now you can also already see it here in the preview. So now I really have all the channels that I wanted to add. That looks good. Now one more thing, you can see it here at the very bottom, add group. So like this is, for example, very handy if you are, for example, a dentist and you only have one website, but you have multiple locations. For instance, you are a dentist in the UK and you have not only a location in London, but also Manchester. So what you would do is you would add groups, and then here, this one you would call London. You would probably change the icon to maybe this one. And then here we might have Manchester, would also update the icon here. And now for everyone, for all your patients that come to the website, they first have to choose which location they want to talk to. And then here you would go ahead and add all the channels that are relevant for Manchester and here for London. And then you can already route all the messages coming in from your customers. In our case, we will keep it simple, so I will delete it for now. And let's continue with the next step. Exactly, here we can now really customize the appearance from your web chat. So let's go ahead and customize everything a little bit. So here you can update the logo. So here in this case, what we might want to do is we want to add this logo that I already prepared. So Space Kit, that looks good. Upload. Now you can already see it here in the preview. That looks good to me. Now what I want to do next is first of all updating the color here, because it's black on black doesn't really work that well. So I will keep the color gradient. I don't want it like this. I want to have this subtle gradient in here. I will just adjust it slightly, maybe make it a little brighter. Perfect. That looks good to me. Nice. Now I skip this one. I can introduce my team. So here, to give it even more of a personal touch, I will add a couple of team members so that you can already see who you will chat with. Then continuing here, you can adjust the font color. Black definitely makes sense here in this case. Now continuing here with the welcome message. So here I'm able to decide when I want to show this chat bubble. So always display, only display on desktop, only on mobile, or never. So in my case, I only want to do it on desktop. Now continuing here with the icon, I can either choose one of the three or can upload a custom icon. In my case, I really like this one, and I also want to keep it like more round. Then I can change the color here of that launcher. And then last but not least, I can also change the color of the icon again. Black on black, again, doesn't make sense, so I will keep it white. Then here at the bottom, I can now change the position to either make it left aligned or right aligned, and then also change the padding or the distance from the bottom of your website and the either left or right hand side of your website. Then here you can see the avatar. This one I also don't love, so let's go ahead and upload this one. Let's crop it here too really quick. Done. Upload. That looks better. I like it. Then advanced settings. Here I can decide to if I want to remove the Superchat logo or not. In my case, I will just keep it there. Then continue. Here I can now adjust really all the copy. So I can change the copy, and I can also make the web chat multi-language so that it supports not only English but also other languages. So you can add languages here, let's say German. And then what we do is we always look at the browser language of the lead coming to your website and then try to match it with the supported languages that you added here. If we don't support the language, let's say Italian customer is coming to your website and his browser language is set to Italian, but you didn't add it here, then we always go with the default one, and that you can change very easily here. So then in that case here, he will then see the web chat in English. Exactly. Let's keep it in only English for now. And here we have all the copy that we can adjust. I will also, for time reasons, keep it like this. Now I will click on continue, and that's already it. So now the creation part in Superchat is done, and now all we have left to do is basically implement the web chat on our website. Sounds actually more difficult than it is. So here we have two options. We can either install it ourselves. I will show that to you in a second. Or if you have an IT department or someone doing it for you, you can just input their email address here and then send out the instructions. They will then receive like a complete like instruction with the snippet that you can see here on the right hand side, and they can really easily within a couple of minutes install it on your website. But in our case, we will do it ourselves now. So we will go ahead and copy the snippet, the code snippet here. And here down below, you can see all of our guides that kind of explain very well, step by step, how you should proceed. In our case, I worked with Webflow for this website. So I will now navigate to Webflow. Here you can already see the website that we set up. So all I do is now go to the settings. Then you always have an area that says custom code. So I will navigate here, and then you always have this head code. So here, all I have to do now is copy paste the snippet. I click on save, and then that's already it. Last but not least, I have to publish the site one more time so like that it's actually updated. And then we will also already be able to see the web chat that we just added. So here, that's it. Now I go back to the website. I probably have to refresh it one more time. So here I will refresh it. And now, tada, you can already see at the bottom right-hand side, the web chat was installed, and it's really that easy. Now we can take a look to open it. It's exactly how we set it up. And now if I click here on the live chat, here your website visitors are really now able to talk to you right on your website. Hi there, I have a question. Send. So here you can, of course, now also work with the AI chatbot, with automations, you can work with attachments and everything, but it's really that easy. Now, if we go back to Superchat really quick, we will see the new message. I'd already set it there. So here inbox, there's a new message. So here you can see the message and now can very easily respond to the customer and just continue the conversation from here. Exactly. That's it to our web chat and live chat. One last thing for all of you that are a little bit more tech savvy, we also have a web widget SDK that you can find in our API documentation. And here with code, you can also manipulate our web chat. You can show it, you can hide it based on specific events. You can change the language. You can open specific groups, channels, etc. So a lot more options for everyone that's a little bit more tech savvy. But yeah, that's it. Let's go back to Superchat really quick, or actually even better, for the outro here, our beautiful designed web chat. And yeah, again, this was it to web chat and live chat. I hope this was insightful, and I hope to see you in another Superchat Academy video. Greetings from Berlin. Bye bye.